Here's my thing. Okay, so we made the playoffs in a year that nobody expected us to make the playoffs, right? 2021, I did not expect the Eagles to be in the playoffs. I'm just let you know flat out, Frank, I didn't expect our team to be in the playoffs. Now, call me a doubter, call me a hater, whatever. Based on our roster and based on the way we played for the most of the year, we shouldn't have been in the playoffs, but we happen to be in one of the worst divisions in football, and the NFC East was lacking that 7 team, and they added a team to the playoffs. So if we wouldn't have been, added an extra team, we wouldn't have made it to the playoffs, right? So, like I said, we're that borderline team. That borderline team found a solution. The solution was running the football. Let me read off a few stats for you. 550 attempts, number one in the league, first. 2,715 yards rushing, first in the league. 4.9 yards a carry. The leader was 5.1. We were fourth in the league. 25 rushing touchdowns, most in the league, first. Do you take a chance in opening it up and to give away that? I think Kelsey came back because he enjoyed running the football so much.
Yeah, good point.
I think our offensive line played well because they did have balance enough. Okay, yeah, you keep talking that we're gonna run the ball in a second. I'm gonna be able to get right in your face, right? I'm gonna be able to hit you sometimes, and that's a balance. You start leaning on these guys in the run game. Now it's easy to pass protect.
True.
So I think that it isn't a broken formula. I think that you still can throw the ball, but I don't think that we should be trying to spread it out with our quarterback.
Okay.
Unless he comes out and he turns into Russell Wilson this year, Warren Moon this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless that happens in the first couple of games, you're like, yo, this is not dink and dunk at the line of scrimmage. This is 20-yard over routes and dig routes and posts that he's hitting in stride. That's a whole different subject, a total different subject. But even then, you can't abandon the run game. And that was my point in calling out these stats, is that this is too good to abandon.
Yeah, that's good.
You can add to this the play action game, which is A.J. Brown's forte.
Yeah.
He's a play action receiver. So you go and you go and compliment us with that.
Okay.
I think we just have there were still a lot of pass plays out there. We just got to hit them.
Yeah. I like that.
Remember what about the receivers need to hear the word impact? The passing game should be just impactful. It shouldn't be a mainstay. It should be enough to keep people honest. And when it's there, we hit it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
so. Okay. I playing devil's advocate.
All right.
We got A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith.
Dallas.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of resources pulled up into that receiving, tight end, but the pass catchers, right?
Yep.
I wonder if at some point, even if you're winning, if someone's going to say, listen, man, we got a lot of resources pulled up in here. Let's open this passing game up.
We know that to be true. It ain't like somebody will say it. We know that this regime, ownership down, is in favor of passing the football.
Yes.
That's their preferable way of winning games, is passing the football. It's not only, it's known within the organization, it's known outside the organization. That's why it took so long to just do what needed to be done in the beginning, which is run the ball. Because it worked the first 2 games running the ball. They were second in the league in rushing after 2 games. Right? And then they went away from it completely because of the way they want to win.
Yep.
And then they had to get back to it in order to salvage the season.